Research is an important tool of teaching science to kids, but recent studies have shown that the interest in science is waning among children, so we have to find a new way to get them interested in it. Now, gone are the old days of asking a question and having the kids go to the library or have their parents drive them over the weekend just to find that the book they needed is gone. Now everything is available at the touch of your fingers. So, the question is, are personal devices a good thing to use in the classroom? I'm going to give you some reasons why they're not only a good thing to use in the classroom, but a necessary thing, and also how to avoid some of those pitfalls. Let's take a look at using personal devices.
Imagine if I gave my students a topic on ladybugs and how ladybugs help us. Now, in the past, students would have to go to the library and look up information, but now they can use their own personal device, like this laptop, just to type in a simple question. How do ladybugs help us? The results are 4,060,000. This provides the student with tons of articles, with reports from scholars, with actual field studies, with videos and pictures about the life cycle process, about where they lay their eggs and what they eat, all at the touch of a finger. This gives the student not only engagement in the project by finding the article that appeals to them most, but also allows them to see the bug in action, rather than reading on a static page with some words.
So as you can see, the world is at the touch of your fingers. A simple device can give you all the information that you need to research your project. And this helps in the inquiry process. It also can help in the collaboration process, where students can use these personal devices to send messages to the teachers or back and forth with each other from long distance, just to make sure that they're all engaged in the project and all participating. But the question is, are there any pitfalls for using these personal devices in the classroom? Well, let's go over a few.
So what are some of the pitfalls of using personal devices in the classroom? Now, some instructors argue that they're distracting, and students will take their time to use social media or to text back and forth with each other, or to even surf the web for different subjects than the one being taught about, and this wastes valuable time in the classroom. Another argument that some educators have is the devices are just too hard to operate, especially if the students aren't familiar with them. There could be a long learning curve that could take days or even weeks of training for the students to get used to them, which a lot of educators feel wastes valuable time in the classroom. Another argument is that teachers and parents and administrators are unfamiliar with the process themselves. Many classrooms are using technology for the first time, and it requires a lot of setup as far as the IT goes and just the general use. This could take days and weeks to figure out. Another area to consider is the safety in all of this. Firewalls need to be in place, safe searches need to be put on devices to make sure that students are only searching the things that are necessary for the class and not straying into areas that might be potentially harmful.
So how does the use of personal devices work on the final project? How do we use them to enhance our learning and teaching what we've learned to others? So let's use our ladybug example. We could talk about ladybugs, show pictures of ladybugs, even talk about the usefulness of them, how they eat aphids and mealworms and help farmers keep their crops alive and healthy. But if I can pull up a personal device and actually show a video of a ladybug, kids can see it in class and understand a little bit more about how they move, behave, how their eggs are laid. It's an advantage to have this on your personal device because it offers a whole nother element to the presentation. I believe using personal devices such as cell phones, tablets, laptops in the classroom is a necessary tool for kids. It uses something that they're already familiar with and they're excited about, and it pushes them into the science process or the history process or the English process, whatever the teachers need. I hope you will consider using these in your future classrooms, teachers. Personal devices can be a wonderful tool.